Hi everyone, Mark here from the Royale, and I welcome you to the first installment of Netflix Streaming Saturday. Now, if you are unfamiliar with this, if you did not watch the previous Reel video, basically this segment is just me picking out a movie from that is currently on Netflix Instant Streaming and reviewing it for you guys right here. And the movie I picked this week was a movie I'd already watched about a year and a half ago, called Battle Royale, and I figured, with the Hunger Games coming out this weekend, this would be a good movie to review. The new Hunger Games movie, Battle Royale would be a good movie to review because Battle Royale is seen as a big influence on the Hunger Games novels and movies. A lot of people say the Hunger Games rips Battle Royale off, actually. So I figured, you know what, maybe I'll review it and analyze it a bit for you guys, maybe telling you if it really does rip off Hunger Games or not. So I just want to start off by saying I do like the Hunger Games movies, because, like, first and foremost, this is going to be a review on Battle Royale, but I just want to get this out of the way right now so I don't get, like, flamed anywhere in the comments or whatever. I do like Hunger Games, so, like the record show, I just saw the new movie today. My review will be up on the Movie Man Facebook page. I won't give my opinions away of it now, but just believe me, I do like the Hunger Games movies, so in books, so you don't have to flame me for that. But so anyway, Battle Royale. The story to Battle Royale is basically a class of ninth graders. It's a Japanese film. First and foremost, I just gotta get that out of the way right now. This is a foreign Japanese film, lower budget, made in 2000. The story follows a class of ninth graders who are kidnapped and sent to an island by the Japanese government to fight to the death. That's pretty much all you really need to know. There are certain aspects of it that delve deeper into that storyline. It's not just, oh, we're going to take these kids and make them fight to the death. There are reasons why they're doing it, but it's government enforced, and that's all we really need to know for now, because I really don't want to give too much of the plot away. So yeah, Battle Royale is basically one of my favorite movies of all time. I think if you have the stomach for this kind of stuff, it's very violent, it's over the top, it's darkly comedic, but this is just a very well played out movie. I think this is just 100, pretty much 105 minutes of non-stop action, but they do leave room in there enough for, character and story development and some really good social commentary too. I mean, the best social commentary in this movie actually is the fact that the teacher of this class is actually the one running the battle of his class, basically, because he despises most of the kids in this class. They don't respect him, they don't like him, they don't treat him as their teacher, they treat him as someone that is under them. Like in the beginning of the movie, we see one of the students cut him with a knife for no reason, just for kicks. So, we get an understanding as to why this teacher, doesn't care about most of his class, his students, basically. And that's a really nice parallel, I think, on the American, not the American, just the education system in general. I think seeing just this teacher interact with some of his students, like it can be comedic at times and dark at others. Like there are points in this movie where, like, giving as little away, he does kill some people on screen. I'm not going to say if it's the students or not, but this guy is a messed up person, and even though he, you know, but the movie never presents him as just a straight up villain. We get a backstory as to why he is like he is. So that was very interesting. But obviously, like, the main selling point to this movie is the action between the fighting and whatnot between these classmates, and that presents a really nice dynamic. Well, an interesting dynamic, I should say. The fact that these people are friends. Okay, they're classmates. Like in a movie like The Hunger Games. Again, not trying to rip on The Hunger Games, just bringing up a comparison. Not many of the kids there know each other. They go out, they are aware that the Hunger Games are going to happen. They are aware that they are going to be killing each other. In Battle Royale, these kids are friends and classmates. They know each other very well, and they are just thrown into this arena, this battle that where they are forced to kill each other with no knowledge of it beforehand. They got to go kill each other, and that just raises a lot of interesting dynamics and relationships between characters. Really, come alive during this, and it's just very, very interesting from start to finish. Like the action is very um, immersive and fun to watch, but at the same time, like you're consistently interested to see what these characters do next. Because another great thing this movie does is it never focuses on one set of characters or one character. There are about three or four separate, maybe not four, three separate storylines, main storylines that are going on in this movie. One of them involves a boy student and a girl student who kind of like stick together through this. They're love interests, and they form a bond with or an alliance with another student that's an exchange student, actually, that we come to believe volunteered for the battle royale. One of two students that volunteered. And we get his backstory, and he is a fantastic character. I think he's my favorite character in the movie. Just you don't know if you can trust his character. You don't know if he's leading these two students on. And there are twists towards the end of the movie where you're like, wow, what just happened there? Really? Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. And it's really interesting. I just really bought into his character. And another storyline involves these three teen boys, these three friends that are trying to devise a scheme to basically just get off the island. I mean, that's the main thing. They don't want to kill anyone. They want to leave the island. They want to get off. They want to get everyone else off and stop these people that are making them kill each other. And of course, the last storyline involves the teacher, basically, and it delves into his backstory, which is also very interesting. Just all the characters, many of the characters in this movie, are very interesting, and we're not sure really who is the villain throughout this entire movie. I mean, you could say, yeah, well, the teacher who's making his classmates kill each other is the villain, but like I said, they bring up certain backstories that make you think twice about that. And that's very interesting. There are a lot of social allegories going on here, a lot of parallels to modern society, I guess you could say. It's just like I said. I've said this a few times, and I'm gonna say it again. It's consistently interesting. It's always brilliant. The action is always spot on and entertaining to watch, and these characters are very just interesting to learn about. We want to see what they do next. We're never bored by them at all. And another thing I really like in this movie is its dealings with black comedy, I guess you could say. This is a very darkly humored movie. The deaths in this movie, like I said, again, not giving anything away, but very over the top, very comedic, unrealistic, over dramatic, and they play it up, they ham it up, and it is hilarious. These deaths, I'm not an advocate of a ton of ultra violence in movies. Don't get me wrong, but the way it plays out in this movie, it definitely at times feels like you're not supposed to be taking it seriously. I doubt many of the deaths in this movie are just very tongue in cheek, and while the movie as a whole is a very kind of a serious subject matter, the director and the writers managed to turn it on its head and make it just kind of a darkly humorous and over the top story that still manages to be slightly believable, and I think that's the main goal that they were trying to go for, and it really, really works. Battle Royale is a fantastic movie. If you are a fan of the Hunger Games and you want to see where the Hunger Games got a lot of its inspiration from, because I do think the Hunger Games did take some inspiration from this. Not a whole lot, but it did. Like I said, if you want to see a movie that kind of started all with the whole concept, I definitely say check this out. It's again interesting all the way through. The characters are great. The action is fantastic. There are great moments of drama, great moments of dark comedy. It's just a really, really fun, entertaining, and surprisingly smart movie for this kind. So again, Battle Royale, one of my favorite movies. 10 out of 10. I love it. So basically, that was it, guys. That's Netflix streaming Saturday. I'll be posting reviews like this probably every other Saturday. I think I'm gonna do. I don't know what the next movie I'll review will be, but we'll see. Maybe I'll post about it on Facebook to see, tell you what's the next movie I'll be doing, maybe within the next week or so. So hope you guys enjoyed this. It was fun. I hope to be back soon. Posting another review on, like I said, on Facebook. My Hunger Games Catching Fire review will be posted probably tonight, so check that out. Subscribe to The Real, and hope you have a good night. See ya.